Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I quote Audre Lorde. I am not free while any woman is unfree, even when her shackles are very different from my own, end quote. 100 years ago, much like today, women were the cornerstone of Alberta's society. However, until this day in 1916, they were denied the most basic of democratic rights, the vote. This was finally changed by the passage of the Equal Suffrage Statutory Law Amendment Act. It would be easy to look at the distant date, April 19th, 1916, and say, that's ancient history. After all, 100 years is a long time. If we did, though, we'd be deceiving ourselves. While we here in Alberta can be proud that Louise McKinney was the first elected woman anywhere in the British Empire, serving this legislature between 1917 and 1921, one merely has to look at today's membership of Canadian legislative assemblies and Parliament to realize that, despite it being 2016, equality in electoral matters is yet to be achieved. Nor can we forget that First Nations waited another 44 years to have the vote, or that our wives and daughters and mothers still earn 70% of what their male counterparts earn for the same work, nor that many women face a near impossible work balance, family, career, nor that safety of person is still a luxury denied to many, many women in this society. So while we celebrate the achievements of those who tirelessly lobbied this House to include them in democratic society, we look to the future. Proportional representation is the norm in most countries. It will enable more people to be engaged and more people to influence the nature and balance of a government. We still wait for that day to return in Alberta. We must also recognize the long road ahead and commit each and every one to making the dreams of those early suffragettes a reality for all our citizens. Perhaps Nellie McClung stated the dream best when she said, quote, "I'm a believer in women, in their ability to do things, in their influence and power. Women set the standards for the world. And it is for us, women in Canada, to set the standards high." End quote. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.